Today looks more like the presentation of Jesus in the temple that we celebrate on the 2nd of February. Just after the birth of Jesus, Mary and Joseph fulfills the traditions, the customs of the time in the temple, which is a beautiful tradition indeed. After the birth, a woman has to go for purifications, and of course, they have to go for the true place, and the true place, that's the temple. God is the one who purifies the hearts of men. And above all, there is a law, according to the custom, that every first male child shall be consecrated and dedicated to the Lord. Every male child that opens the womb shall be consecrated to the Lord and to offer sacrifice of a pair of turtle doves and the young pigeons. Here we see Jesus fulfilling this as the one who is the light of the nations, the light of the world. And that's why I was very much attracted with the first reading of today. I like the readings and the writings of John, whom we celebrated the day before yesterday. John, the beloved disciples, he writes to us today and tells us, if we live in love, we live in the light. And the consequence is that we have life. We are happy. We are joyful. In fact, when we love, there is no darkness in us. The lack of love is actually the lack of life and the lack of light. What a similarity between love and light. I don't know if you have made that experience about yourself. Whenever you are angry, whenever you are sad, in fact, you feel gloomy, you feel like there is no life in you, you are totally bitter. In fact, there is darkness. So Jesus, in the mouth of St. John, reminds us the commandments of love. And the commandments of love suppose the love of oneself, the love of neighbor, like oneself, and the love of God. Dear friends, love is the key in every man's life. Moreover, as Christians, no love, no discipleship. We cannot become disciples of Christ if we don't love. We can never claim to be disciples of Jesus because God is love, and Jesus is actually the example of love, the outstanding example of love. And when we speak of love here, we speak of the way he loves us, the way he showed love to the world. And that is a sacrificial love. A love that is sacrificial. A love that is turned towards others. Because true love can only be expressed when we turn to others. And that's love that John is telling us, that if you do not love, you are in darkness. Love and light are two important notions that when we love, we find ourselves automatically in the light. And the lack of love causes gloom, causes darkness, causes deprivation of light and happiness in our lives. The question that I should ask myself this morning, which side do I find myself? Do I think love? Do I live with love? Do I love with all my heart, with all my life? Yes, if I do, so I am in the light. Do I live in darkness? It means there is no love in me. And that is very dangerous for me. Let's pray this morning that we may truly and truly open our life to the love of God, and so that His light may enlighten our hearts and our lives. Let's follow Jesus. Let's love Jesus. And if we love Jesus, we should love Him through one another, in one another. And that's His love. We cannot love Jesus if we don't love one another.